Your mind has been programmed from day one. You have been programmed by the influences in your environment. Of course, your parents and care providers, your family, your friends, and of course the culture that you're grown up in heavily influences what you believe about yourself and your abilities as you grow up into an adult. Your socio-economic class, the education that you had, the political system at the time, the role models that you looked up to as a child, religion, and of course today media. We are bombarded with 5,000 marketing messages a day trying to get a piece of our mind. The majority of our programming really happens in those early years, those first sort of 7 years of our life, and that programming is downloaded into the subconscious mind, which we use as the rules of life. Many influences create your belief systems, and your beliefs pretty much control what you think you can achieve in your life and inevitably the type of life that you create. I love this quote here by Dr. Jeremy Hayward, a physicist. He really sums this up about the power of belief. To a very large extent, men and women are a product of how they define themselves. As a result of a combination of innate ideas and intimate influence of the culture and the environment we grow up in, we come to have beliefs about the nature of being human. These beliefs penetrate to a very deep level of our psychosomatic systems, our minds, our brains, our nervous system, our endocrine system, and even our blood and sinews. We act, speak, and think accordingly to these deeply held beliefs and belief systems. Now, we all know that belief is important and that belief really is the driver of the type of life that we create. But it's important to realise that beliefs are not just abstract ideas and thoughts that float around your head. Beliefs are very real electrical chemical signals that flow through every cell of the body. Dr. Herbert Benson from the Harvard Medical School says, "We should not ignore compelling brain research that demonstrates that beliefs manifest themselves throughout our bodies." So it's really important to realise that belief, thought, feeling, emotion, consciousness isn't something just stuck in the head. It's not something just flowing around the brain. These are very real electrical chemical signals that flow through every cell of the body. So belief, thought, feeling, emotion, consciousness flows through every cell of the body. This means that your mind is throughout every cell of your body. Your mind is not just in the head. Your mind is an energy and information field that flows through every cell of the body and beyond the body in your energy field, which I'm going to show you later. Think of your mind as an information processor with both departments of the mind processing different amounts of information. So we see at the conscious level, you process around 40 bits per second of data. So just imagine 40 little nerve impulses going off in your brain and that information going through into the body. But at the subconscious level, we see that we process 40 million bits of data. So now think of 40 million nerve impulses firing in your brain and that information going through into the body. We see that the subconscious mind is 1 million times more powerful at processing information than the conscious mind. And now if we ask the question, what percentage of your day are you consciously thinking, feeling, and taking action? And what percentage of your day are you thinking, feeling, and taking action from your subconscious programming? It can be startling to see that at least 95% of our day we are run by our subconscious mind. As this article in the US News magazine highlights really succinctly, according to cognitive neuroscientists, we are conscious of only about 5% of our cognitive activity. So most of our decisions, actions, emotions and behaviour depends on the 95% of brain activity that goes beyond our conscious awareness. And this guy, Dr. Emmanuel Donchin, from the director of the Laboratory for Cognitive Psychophysiology at the University of Illinois, that's a mouthful, says that as much as 99% of our cognitive activity, meaning our thoughts, may be non-conscious, unconscious at that subconscious level of the mind.